This isn't your average YouTube drama. We're talking about the one and only, the absolute worst of the worst. Imagine a person so universally loathed. They make Nickelback seem like the Beatles. But what did they do to earn this infamous title? Get ready to uncover shocking truths and dark secrets that will leave you stunned to your core. This is the story of the top 10 people with the worst YouTube reputation in history. So brace yourself for an eye-opening journey. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have VitalyzdTV, a legend in the world of pranks and stunts. Just when you thought his fall from grace couldn't get any more dramatic, it turns out that this guy was not just faking a few videos. He was a certified fraudster, according to none other than FouseyTube. Yup, you heard it right. Every single video. Now, what do you think happened next? Did he come clean, apologize, and try to make amends? Oh no, he responded poorly, to put it mildly. He was caught, arrested, and his life spiraled down the drain. Number 9, we have N&A Productions, the mastermind behind the never-ending stream of phony 3 a.m. challenges. He also broke YouTube's golden rule by faking giveaways at the start of every video. But this YouTuber's shenanigans didn't stop there. He even dabbled in social media scams. Can you believe it? And if that wasn't enough, Penguins0 labeled him the worst YouTuber ever. We're talking the bottom of the barrel, folks. It's a wonder how he managed to fool so many people. At number 8, we have Wings, the infamous Call of Duty player with a reputation that's been hit harder than a sniper's bullet. It all began with a humiliating 1 versus 1 match against Syndicate, where Wings got taken to the cleaners, losing 14 kills to 1. Let's just say it was not his finest moment. But that wasn't the worst of it. After the match, his audience went full-on troll mode and began harassing him like there was no tomorrow. Their relentless attacks took severe toll on his mental health, causing him to have breakdowns during his streams. It's enough to make even the most hardcore gamers cringe. We've got a saucy story coming up next on our list. At number 7, we have Nikocado Avocado, the once popular vegan mukbang creator who couldn't keep his hands off fast food. It all started innocently enough. Nikocado was a rising star in the vegan mukbang community, chomping down on salads and smoothies like nobody's business. But the temptation of the drive-thru got the better of him. Next thing you know, he's swimming in a sea of Big Macs and buckets of fried chicken. His lack of discipline led to a decline in his relationship. Who would have thought that veganism was the key to a spicy love life? And if that wasn't enough, he even started to monetize his weight gain by posting negative videos about it. Now we've got a spicy one coming up next on our list. At number 6, we have That Vegan Teacher, the once innocent vegan advocate turned savage crusader against all things non-vegan. At first, it all seemed fine and dandy. She spread a word of veganism like a true preacher of the greens. But then things took a dark turn. She started getting aggressive and hostile towards non-vegan creators as if they were the spawn of Satan themselves. It becomes even more interesting. Almost every single video on our channel has received a dislike ratio of epic proportion. It's like she's the Voldemort of the vegan world, and no one wants to be caught dead liking her content. It's a real shame things turned out this way for That Vegan Teacher. After all, the world could use more vegans. But as they say, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. We've got a scandalous one coming up next on our list. At number 5, we have Lisa gaming Roblox. It all began innocently. She was just playing Roblox like any other player, building houses and living her best virtual life. But something snapped. Suddenly, she was deleting other players' houses like it was no big deal, causing chaos and mayhem in the virtual world. And as expected, it gets even worse. She started making up fake allegations about other large YouTubers, spreading lies and misinformations like it was her job. Her channel became a breeding ground for hate, targeting other creators and tearing them down for no good reason. Now we're at the top 4, and our next YouTuber is none other than Sam Pepper, the infamous prankster who took things a little too far. Initially, it was completely harmless. He was just making prank videos like any other YouTuber, trying to get a few laughs and some views. But then, he went and did the unthinkable. He pretended to murder someone in front of his best friend as if that was somehow funny, and it got much worse. He then proceeded to sexually harass women in his videos, like it was just another prank. Needless to say, the internet was not amused. He tried to redeem himself, but his reputation never fully recovered. At the number 3 spot, we have the infamous Onision, the YouTube sensation who has been causing a ruckus in the online world. This guy's life is like a roller coaster ride that never seems to end. From allegations of grooming and emotional abuse towards young fans and former partners to public outcry for his channel to be shut down. Onision's reputation has been left in shambles. With over 2 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, this guy's got quite the following. But it's not all rainbows and unicorns, as he's been involved in several controversies that have left people scratching their heads. From filming a dead body to mocking a person's suicide attempt, Onision's actions have been nothing short of shocking. His antics have garnered him a reputation that's not exactly desirable, to say the least. But in spite of all this, his channel still remains active, and he continues to make content that, quite frankly, has left many people perplexed. It's not looking good for our next YouTuber on the list. We're talking about Daddy05, the notorious YouTuber whose pranks on his own children were so controversial that they landed him in hot water with the law. That's right, guys. This guy's idea of humor involved emotionally abusing and physically torturing his own flesh and blood. The internet was quick to speak out against him, and it wasn't long before the authorities got involved. The Martins, as they were known, were charged with child neglect, and their reputation was irreparably damaged. Finally, we've reached the top of our list, and boy oh boy, is it a doozy. At number 1, we have none other than the notorious Logan Paul. The social media superstar caused a storm of controversy after uploading a video of him and his friends visiting the infamous suicide forest in Japan. Not only did he film and make light of a dead body, but he also went on to monetize the video before finally taking it down. The backlash was swift and savage, with many calling for his head on a platter. Though he apologized and vowed to do better, his reputation never fully recovered, and he remains one of the most controversial YouTubers out there. And that's a wrap, folks. We've delved into the darkest corners of YouTube and uncovered the top 10 YouTubers with the worst reputations in history. From fraudsters to toxic players, we've seen it all. But what do you think? Did we miss anyone? Is there someone you think deserves to be on this list? Let us know in the comments.